Young man, how are you doing?
Uh, I'm doing great.
Image quality is a bit bad, but I can see a nice picture of the boats and stuff behind you. Who's all there with you?
Right now, everybody in the cockpit, see Taylor,
Yo,
Ricky,
Taylor.
and Emma.
Hey, guys. How we all doing?
Good.
Yeah,
Just catching us as everybody's about to run out and get everything done.
yeah. That's so cool, man. I'm so excited to see you guys. So, based on your passage planning, what's your ETA in Portsmouth?
Right now, according to like predict wind, it's saying the evening of the 5th, so 7, 8 days, but days, sailing goes. So
Yeah,
probably between the 15th and 18th.
okay. But the predict wind, have you done a passage plan based on your sort of typical 5 knots, in addition to the predict wind one?
We went with 6.5. Our average usually is 6.5. Then we can go up to like 7 or 8.
Okay.
So we always go at 6.5, and that's usually pretty good for our boat.
Okay. And so tell me again, what's that date? So ETA as early as the 15th, maybe the 18th, somewhere in between.
Correct.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, we'll make sure that we've got a welcoming party for you guys when you come in. I think it's going to
That'd
be
be awesome.
absolutely. I think we need to work it well. Well, hold you. So I'll point out to people on the video that what the link is for the tracking, because obviously I can grab that from the website. And so we'll track you guys in and see if we can get a flotilla of people out for you to welcome you guys in.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And obviously, if you're passing sort of Falmouth area as you sort of come up, if you're in VHF range, or if you get a 4G signal offshore, then obviously you can get in touch that way as well. But if you're too far offshore, I'll just track you. I'll make sure everybody stalks you and then comes up and swarms you on the way in.
Sounds good to me. Because
So
going into the channel, and then especially like Gosport, I know it's pretty insane with traffic and all that stuff.
you know what? I wouldn't worry about it too much. It looks busier on the ship trackers, but the most important thing. I mean, if you're doing 7, 8 knots through the water, then you'll punch into an outgoing tide pretty easily. But if you can catch the incoming tide through into the Solent, into the channel, then that'll be a hell of a ride. You'll be doing 12 knots through there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's good.
How's the tide? Like, is it a 3, 4 knot tide?
Yeah, so it can push up to 3 knots, but it's better. A boat like your guys, it'll push against that pretty easily. So John Seagull, on a fairly light wind.
Sorry,
John,
people that new friends are going out for whale watching. They were waving at us.
oh, awesome. Yeah, so we were literally pegged absolutely stationary, outgoing tide, incoming wind.
Oh.
It wasn't that much, so we had the jib out, and we were literally stationary. There were times that we were showing 1 knot through the overground, and there was times that we were showing half a knot backwards. And yeah, so we were kind of stationary, sort of stuck in the middle there. But John Seagull's not a race boat, so it's not a performance cruiser at all. I think you guys will do just fine through there. But yeah, we'll work it out. I'll be in the area anyway. I'm going to be there pretty solidly from the 19th onwards. Anyway.
Oh, sweet.
So I'll be there pretty solidly. So we'll be able to spend a lot of time together. That'll be pretty awesome. Actually, come to think of it, I will probably be in Manchester that week for a bit. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what your actual ETA is and whether I can get some people out, whether I can get out and come and welcome you guys in. But I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know.
Okay.
And
Sounds
so
good.
tell me about the boat. How's it going? Is there anything that's on the to fix in Portsmouth list?
Oh yeah. Like so far, everything's been great. Our biggest thing now, we're trying to find somebody to install a C Pro water maker.
Okay.
We've got everything on board. We just need it installed. And since it's such a delicate process, we actually need the professionals to come in and do it for us.
Okay.
That's one thing we cannot take a chance of having anything go wrong, because that's one of the most crucial things, as I'm sure you well know. Making sure you have a great water maker that's going to perform the entire race and installed properly. So
Yeah.
any kind of help with that would be phenomenal.
And are you guys chasing down leads? Do you want me to see if I can chase down a lead for you in the sort of Southampton, Portsmouth area?
Yeah, if you could help, that would be amazing. We're still
Okay.
trying to as well. But yeah, we will absolutely, as many leads we can get, or anybody who's done a Seawater Pro or does water makers on sailboats, be even more helpful.
All right. Yeah, let me see what I can do. Obviously, if anybody's watching this video and based in the southwest, in the south of the UK, Poole, Southampton, Hamble, Portsmouth, Gosport, that neck of the woods, there's bound to be someone. Hopefully somebody will get in touch, and I'll put the word on the wire and see what we can find. We might be able to get an out and out pro to help you guys out with that.
That would be awesome.
What else?
Pretty much that's it. We've got a
Okay.
few. We're gonna have to come up with a new alternator. Right now we have a Balmar 70 amp. We're gonna need 150 amp because the water maker draws 80 by itself. So we definitely have to upgrade that as well.
Okay. Yeah. There'll be plenty of those available. What engine have you guys got?
We have a Perkins 4236.
Okay. Yeah. Are you guys connected at all with the Perkins Marine Facebook group?
No, I am not.
There's a really good Facebook group available for Perkins engines.
Okay. I will definitely have to look that up as soon as we get off here then.
Cool. I'll send you the link as well. I'll follow them as well because John Seagull's got a Perkins M92B. So okay. I'll send you the link to them.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
And how's the crew doing? How's everyone? Everyone slept okay? Everyone looking forward to the next leg?
Yep. Obviously, Horta is absolutely gorgeous down here, so we really don't want to leave. But we're excited to get to the UK to get to the start line and get this race going.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Did you guys paint the logo on the harbour wall like we were discussing the other day?
Yeah, it's in the works. They got a little more left to finish, but it's amazing. One of our crew members, Sam, is absolutely phenomenal artist, and just the design and the execution has been flawless. It's gorgeous. Like that's going to be a shirt and probably one of my next tattoos. So
cool. Well, send us some pictures, and I'm sure you guys will post the pictures on your own Facebook page. I'll link to that as well. But yeah, send us some pictures like that. And how's the beard coming along? Because obviously you shaved it when you left Texas.
Yeah, I had to shave for the SDCW. And then I'm just growing out the hair, but we're doing like the mullet stuff, so I'm starting to look like a Q-tip again.
Absolutely, you're gonna look like not Patch Adams. What's in a Grizzly Adams by the time you finish the race, right? Because that's the plan, is to leave it until. So when are you going to trim it again? When you get back to Texas, or when you get to the finish line?
So I'm going to trim the sides, but everything else I'm just letting grow until we finish the race.
But what, finish back in the UK or finish back in Texas?
No earlier than the UK.
Okay.
And then depending on if long hair is like not for me, then I'm definitely going to trim it when we get to the UK. But I have a feeling I'll probably just let it grow and just go with it from there and see how it goes.
Yeah, well, trim the top, keep the beard going, and let that be the indicator of how salty you are.
Oh yeah, definitely. The beard's staying. It's not going anywhere. I'll trim it up and clean it up after the race, but I'm
No,
not cutting it.
no, that's what I mean. Anyway, so and how's the fundraising going?
The fundraising it's picking up momentum. We absolutely still need help with that. But we've gained a lot of traction and exposure over the past few weeks. So yeah, like I said, it's coming along, but it's a non-profit with a boat, so we definitely need more help.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and suicide prevention. You know, I've been giving a lot of thought to the whole suicide prevention message, and you know, it's kind of a tough one because you want to be out, go and be bold about it, and but it's hard to be bold and be frank about suicide. That's what I found. Whilst people are very keen to see reductions in suicide, especially amongst veterans and amongst the police and healthcare workers, that kind of stuff. When you actually talk specifically about that subject, then it makes people uncomfortable. So yeah, it's we're on my side. I'm trying to work out a happy medium for being able to talk about good mental health and be a little bit more positive about the messaging that we're putting out. You know, so rather than talking about suicide, because that's quite morbid for some people, but talk about things like gratitude, fortitude, resilience, good habits, socializing, doing stuff repetitively and in patterns, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so we're that's the direction that we're moving into slowly. I don't know if you've noticed that if you saw the announcement that we're changing our branding on the other platforms other than Facebook to Sailing Sibongile, which is all about gratitude and fortitude. So that's going to be our strap line. And in fact, it'll take me too long to fetch it. When you arrive, I'll show you the t-shirts that we're having made up. They look pretty good. But yeah, I know you guys have got a lot to do, and we've been chatting for about 25 minutes already, and you got a stack of stuff before you head off. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, right?
Always does, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the final points I wanted to ask about was, no, slipped my mind. I got a memory like a sieve some mornings. But yeah, no, we've been, so we've, yeah, that's what I wanted to ask was, what time are you guys setting off? Did you say about 2 p.m., 3 p.m.?
Yes. Somewhere between 2 and 3 p.m. today, we should be setting sail.
Okay, cool. Well, bon voyage, and we will see you in a little over a week.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
And you, Mark, Semper Fi. Cheers, buddy.
Have a good one, man. Cheers.
All right. Speak to you in a bit.
Later.